Alright, this is Patrick Clark from Greenville, South Carolina. This dude's doing $1.2 million in his soft washing business. And you were here last year at Automate Grow Sell and you set some goals and you achieved them.
Yeah.
Can you talk about some of the things that you're overcoming and what's happening in your business?
Yeah, so awesome. Last year, I mean, we go deep.
Okay, go.
We go really deep into what we need to do, right? We really outline it, and what we do is reverse engineer where we want to go to where we're at, right? So I needed to get more managers in to grow because we were at about 750 last year, so we made a big jump. But I had to get directors in there to really grow and I guess you'd say put more systems in to be able to have the capacity to do what I did. So from last year, we just needed to get
Wait, I can ask you a question. I don't normally like to interrupt.
Yeah.
You said you had to put some systems in, so you have the capacity, the production capability to do it.
Yes.
But in the middle of already running your business and all that going on, and I know it's saying about the house so much, but you were able to start executing and building systems while running your business?
Yes, yeah. And how I did that was basically having the framework for it, and then putting small people in place, like the dispatcher, right? And so they were in place, and then I'm able to step back and start working on systems and looking at the big picture.
And so, was it here that got you to the point where, like, because you have to be ready and willing and want to do that, right?
Yeah.
So,
this was like the kick in the butt, if you will, right? So we were there in 2015, we did like 950, so we were really, really close, right? I had the trucks and stuff like that, I had the framework, the systems and stuff, the marketing program, but I just didn't have the kick in the butt, if you will, right?
Yeah.
So when I came here last year, I said, all right, we really need to do this. We were seeing what everybody was doing, and so that was it. I needed to like get it in gear, and then we put directors in place, and then we were able to really scale with putting people in place and just growing. I mean, by putting in, back then was just putting in my office manager, we grew 30%, right? So I knew if I put an operations manager in, that took me off of there. Now I could really work on systems and really get it to the next level.
So you got yourself into a place where you could do that, like a headspace. You could.
Yeah.
Okay, and then as far as a system, I know there's software, there's marketing, is there anything that you actually wrote down on paper, and then, like,
from last year?
Yeah, like what I'm saying is for the guys watching, an example of different types of systems.
So having a written out sales system was key, you know what I mean? System so I can replicate and have territory managers.
Yeah.
So what we had to do if we want to put another truck on the road, I would just put another territory manager on the road to book that truck up. So having to execute a whole sales system was key, and then the whole invoice system, how it works throughout the office to keep everything on track and keep everything on a steady pace forward was key for us.
What's a major hang-up that you had or you've had that you overcame, like inside, like major frustration where it's like how you overcame that?
So frustration for us, we plateaued, right?
Yeah.
And we couldn't get over that hump, and we were like, how are we going to do that? So it was like changing changing my paradigm, right? Because I was like mentally just stuck. How do I get over this? But it was really just building the team, and then the team flourished. You know what I mean? And by doing that, people were coming in, they were like, man, you're really a reputable company, and we were starting getting other business owners to be our territory managers, which was key too. And then just changing the company culture and really getting really good people in place.
And that started with you and your commitment.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah,
awesome.
To stay on track. And then we also did the disc thing. So we were finding out what their personalities were and putting people in place where they needed to be, how they're wired, right? So we were finding out how to really communicate with our team too, was a big part of it.
That's awesome. Thanks, man.
Yeah, thank you. Nice.